And Annie, what do you say, Chief? All right, I hit Orangey again, so we're playing Where's Orangey? But I just realized this. I like starting off with this every time because it helps me, and I hope it helps you too. It's a Charles Swindoll quote. It's called Attitude. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think or say or do. It's more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It'll make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is, we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. Charles Swindoll. I like starting with that. I don't know why. It just reminds me every day. Annie, what's going on? Olivia's here, Annie. Good, at least she's not going too crazy today, but she is coming back. Annie, how are you, babe? No humping. No. My day was good, Olivia. Thank you. How was your day? I helped a friend all day. Well, I get you kind of help, kind of he pays us. So I guess I worked, but not technically. Did some working outside. It was, of course, freezing all day, below freezing, but it was a good day. Got a lot accomplished, made a little bit of money, got some exercise in the meantime. Yours was all right. How'd I help him? Well, I don't know. What did I do? I mounted a camera for him. One of his cameras was being held up by duct tape that he's tried to do like multiple times with different kinds of tape and duct tape. It's kind of funny. Like if you saw it, you wonder how that would even stay up there. But mounted that. We put together like a cat house. So we had this huge drum. Think of it as like one of those big 50-gallon drums, but it's kind of more in a rectangular shape. We drilled some holes into that. And then put a cat door on a piece of wood and then mounted the piece of wood to the opening of it. Drilled a hole on the backside, and then we put an electric blanket in it for the cats because it's so cold at night. Some days are going to be like under 10 degrees, like very, very cold. So we built like a kind of like a cat house with an electric blanket. That was one thing we did. I don't know. I did a lot of different things, a lot of different jobs. Sierra Lesser, how are you? Thanks for joining. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. That is so nice of you. So nice of you. We were just talking about our day today. What'd you do, Sierra? I want to hear a little bit about what Olivia did. I hung up a security camera, helped unfreeze some air pump, tire air pump lines, because it's a car wash. So, a lot of car washes have air pressure or air hoses to pump up your tires. And then we built that cat house for the cats. We got to get his YouTube channel running. He has so many cameras, too. It's like he can be running YouTube live forever, and he can just call it Cats at the Car Wash because he takes care of all these feral cats. It's kind of funny. He buys these things like heaters so they can sleep on heaters and like heated bowls for their food and their water. It's pretty cool. Oh, frustrated daily driver. Where do you live? Los Angeles, Toronto, Austin? I'm trying to pick the worst cities for traffic there. Frustrated. Just kept busy. Yeah, kept busy. Just doing something. I like doing things. You know, like accomplishing something, getting something done. Like there's a goal, there's a reason to do something, just do it. I don't know. I moved around a lot of heavy things for him. Stuff like that. It's hard to explain. A lot of things, moving chemicals at a car wash. Bro, if you look up rich white guy in the dictionary, it'll be me, Gary Vendetta. Not well. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. This is just an LL Bean shirt. It's just cold. It's really cold, and I was outside a lot today for 7 hours, so I'm pretty cold. Yeah, I'm chilled to my bones. Trying to warm up. Olivia, all he did was just work, to be honest. What kind of work? Edited videos? Oh, nice. Had dinner? Oh, cool. You edit videos? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's good to know. If I ever need video editing, I'll have to reach out to you, Olivia. Yes, this is non-alcoholic. See? It's Brewdog Hazy IPA non-alcoholic. There's only 0.5% alcohol and only 2.3 carbs. So it's kind of a healthy beer, I guess. What did you have for dinner, Olivia? I'm kind of curious. Because if we have a whole bunch of people from different countries again, I figured let's find out what everyone's eating. You're finally chilling. I'm chilling too. Frustrated. Hyderabad. Where is that? What is that? Hyderabad. Frustrated daily driver? Huh. Can I SIG start a forest fire? No. Not a good idea, Tony Baloney. I mean, that's not funny. I don't even know if they put those fires out today because I've been working, so I don't know what happened in California. You know what I did, Les Gummer? I work retail. Oh, you work retail. Randoms of my own and others. I find it interesting, so I wanted to teach myself anything. Oh, that's cool. What kind of software do you use when you do video editing, Olivia? Just curious. I know there's a few out there. Alcohol is a horrible thing. Yeah, so that's why I try to stay away from it. Stu Katz just retracted the message. I almost read it. We just had Domino's. Oh, Domino's. Domino's Pizza delivers. That's good. Stu Katz. Come on. Be kind there. India. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Is traffic really bad there in India? Adobe products. Okay, I've used them. I've used Adobe products before. Adobe Premiere and Premiere Pro I've used in the past. It's kind of fun. Landon Miller, do I ever feel like this is a dream, like it's real but not fully real? Meaning my life? Honestly, sometimes, yes. Sometimes I do. I do. Let's see. Oh, yep. He's saying traffic's bad in India. That's not good. This is non-alcoholic beer, by the way. I have to keep saying that. Just in case someone thinks that I am drinking. I'm not drinking. Let's see. I love the over-clarifying. Yes. Well, people hop on and off all the time. So I just don't want people to think I'm like just coming on live and drinking. That would be a train wreck. I bet people probably do that on lives, right? They get on live and they just start drinking and talking to people, and then people watch and just see how trashed that person gets. Mr. Handsome, hi, how are you? Landon Miller, all right. Tim Rose, That's no fun. You could, though. That's true. Uh, wine coolers. Michael Corleone? Nah. I like, honestly, I like bourbons. I like dry red wines, and I like beer. And I used to like IPAs. I'm not sure what kind of beers I like. But usually I like the very strong, like flavorful, bitter stuff, or bourbon or red wine, the dry stuff. Mr. Handsome? Come on. Yeah, that's non-alcoholic beer. It's Brewdog. Brewdog Hazy AF. I think you know what that means. Brewdog Hazy AF non-alcoholic beer. It's kind of a big brewery around here. There's you can see here there's only a few carbs. There's like 0.5% alcohol and 2.3 carbs. So some of them, they're like grapefruit infused IPA. It almost tastes like carbonated grapefruit drink because there's no alcohol in it. It's like, might as well get grapefruit flavored carbonated water. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I might grab one glass of red wine, but I'm really don't want to drink a lot anymore. I just can't. It's not good for me. I'm older, so I just cannot. My body can't deal. Plus, I like to work out in the morning, so. Italo Canadese 81. Edge with me, bro. I don't know what that means. I'm probably too old. Can someone explain that to me? It's probably something bad. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I prefer driving early morning or late evening when the traffic is less. I bet. What do you do, frustrated daily driver? What kind of work do you do? I'm curious, because your English is really good. Even your, your abbreviations that you use is good. That's amazing. And then I'm curious, what kind of food do you eat? What's your favorite food over there? Because we always get people from all different countries, and I'm curious what people eat. Oh, Olivia, you're telling me a lot of people do drink and go live. Yeah, I bet they do. Whatever. Yeah, that's weird. Smoke a joint or take a gummy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The thermostat just changed. Call the police. Did it? How rapidly? Oh no, it's still 28. It's cold. It is so cold out there, guys. It's unreal. Unreal. Get you a cover for it. What are we talking about? Sorry, I missed it. Get a cover for what? I'm trying to catch up here. What's become this chat? I don't know, Olivia. What do you think? What was that day? What was it, 2 nights ago? And it was really good. What were we talking about? I haven't had time to go back and look to see what everybody got into so much. It was really insane. There were like 1,000 people. Rum. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, this chat is becoming weird. Yeah. 19 Crimes is good wine. I've had 19 Crimes. 19 Crimes. I've seen Snoop Dogg on a 19 Crimes bottle recently in the store. I forgot what store it was in, but I don't know if he's on every bottle now or what's up with that. Oh, fact situation from Columbus, Ohio. We're in central Ohio. In fact, I forgot to look it up, but we had about 8 inches of snow on the ground, and then overnight, and then a little bit this morning. It was still snowing. I think we got 2 or 3 more. We're getting close to a foot of snow on the ground. It's really awesome. It's normally not like this here. It's more like this, like in Cleveland, where I'm from, where I grew up. I love it. It's just beautiful, very beautiful here right now. And I do my lives in the morning. Hopefully we'll have a clear sky tomorrow morning and we'll get another sunrise, but That's kind of rare in the winter. It's always gray. But this morning it was snowing. It was snowing pretty good. No sunrise. Like the sun rose, but you couldn't even tell where in the sky the sun rose because it was so cloudy and there was so much snow coming down. I'm originally from Cleveland, but I'm in Columbus, Ohio now. The most I ever drank? Oh, I don't even remember. I was fighting with, I played basketball in college, and I was fighting with a fellow player's girlfriend. And there was one of those squeeze bottles of vodka, like big bottles of vodka. And we were like, we're like, oh, it's mine, it's mine. And then when somebody started drinking it, they would just squeeze the vodka. It was just like, I was sick all night. I don't even know how much I drank. I never did that again. That was bad. It's bad, bad, bad. Oh, you're like, no, don't explain the chat. You read out loud. No, don't explain the chat. You read out loud. So just read. So that's not all at all appropriate. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused here. I'm really falling back. I'm falling behind. Okay. So Olivia, I'm not supposed to explain it. I just read out loud. Okay, so I'll just read. I'll see what's going on here. All right, there's some people that just okay. Hey Ace, no, my heat is working, but I was working outside and it was in the 20s all day today, and I was out there for 7 hours pretty much. Sometimes my hands were even in a bucket of warm water, but then I'm bringing them out of the warm water and like wrapping pipes and hoses to try to unfreeze them, and the wind's blowing on my hands that were wet, and I mean, I just feel cold, you know? Like I even took a hot shower and I just don't feel like I warmed up yet. Hey, thanks. Hey, by the way, subscribe to the channel, guys. I really appreciate all the subscriptions I've been getting. And don't forget to check out my morning lives. They're shorter, but it's just Annie and I, and we go outside to where this field is. And there's a creek and woods and a fence and a farm field. You know, it's like a farm fence and a big, vast, open expanse. And then there's some woods far away where the sun rises behind them. So it's pretty cool. And I talk about a Bible passage every morning. Gets me out of bed, gets me to take Annie somewhere where she can run around off a leash because no one goes there, because it's almost like it's not even a trail, it's not even a service road, it's just some kind of, maybe once in a while they use it to take their farm equipment, but it overgrows kind of quickly. I just follow that back to this fence and I just talk about the Bible. So subscribe so you can see those too. Those are pretty cool. I appreciate you guys. And like it too, like the live. It just gets more people to come on and makes it more interesting. Yeah, I am uber behind on chats. I'm sorry, Olivia, you're so right. Be so for real. Olivia says, I just remember you being uber behind on chats. Be so for real. I'm not sure what be so for real is. I'm not following them. 26 plus. Yeah, don't smoke a cigarette, man. It's good for you. I hardly ever tried cigarettes. I mean, I just had a few in my life. I just hated it. You don't drink? Good for you. Your God? Good luck with that. You got a lot of people talking to you all the time. You must be busy. Oh yeah, Olivia. Hey, Olivia, where are you? Again, I forgot where you're from or where you are right now. I'm sorry. That one person is in the house again. I love that one person. I just love that name. And the life of Olivia Ellis. I mean, that's such a unique way of naming your channels, you guys. It's so cool. Agazarner on. I don't know what on is. Edge. Oh, that's not appropriate. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I think I got it. He explained it, and he explained it in a chat that I hid that it was hidden. So yeah, yeah. I'm kind of clueless, I guess. Oh, I get it, Olivia. Okay. Oh, I have a huge nose. I have a big nose, and I played center in basketball in high school and college. I even played a little. You can kind of call it semi-pro. I mean, there's this one team we played like over 70 games in one, not even full year. You know, kind of like a long extended basketball season, almost like fall through spring. And I played inside, so elbows are flying. Caught a whole bunch in my nose. My nose is big. My nose is crooked. It's got all kind of problems. As big as it is, the worst part about it is I cannot breathe through it. It's very difficult to breathe through this nose. It's basically worthless. I should just cut half of it off and it would still look big. Yeah. Hey, Nella Oliveira. That's a beautiful name. Hi from. I can't see the flag. I can't quite make it out. Is that Brazil? Is it Nella or Naya? Sometimes two L's is with a Y. Not in Michigan, in central Ohio, Columbus, Ohio area. A lot of snow. Shockingly, a lot of snow right now. It's kind of cool. It's really kind of cool. Microwaved potato. I'm not sure what 90s is all about. Oh, that's right. Florence, Kentucky. How can I ever forget that? Florence, Kentucky. Yeah. I'm on the north side, so it's probably more like 2 hours. But yeah, that's a beautiful area. How can I forget that? That's the story when I'm not married now, but when I was married, it was so funny. I tore the minivan down to nothing on the inside, took everything out, and then removed the second row seats so she could put all the furniture in she wanted. She came back with one piece of furniture strapped to the minivan 12 different ways. This is huge piece of furniture on the top of the minivan hanging off on all sides. I'm just like, what is going on? Florence, Kentucky. If anyone's on here anywhere near Florence or you're going through, you got to go to that flea market. It is one of actually the American Pickers have been there too. That's a serious flea market. It's awesome. Oh yeah, you got to get the snow off your car. No kidding. I thought that was Brazil. Okay. I could only see the green color and I couldn't make out what was in the middle there. Jesus loves me. I know. Mr. MRMR. I love him too very much. And God for doing what he did. I mean, I have kids. If you can imagine, if you have kids and you're on here, right, you would do anything for your kids. absolutely anything I think you would do for your kids. And God turned that around. He sent his kid down here so we could mock and ridicule him and torture him and kill him for our sake. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I love the flea market. What do I do for a living? Nothing right now. I'm a trained electrical engineer. I ran 2 global vehicle developments for an automaker. I'm a global automaker, obviously. There aren't very many local ones. The 2009 Acura TL and the 2015 Acura TLX I was in charge of or responsible for. Then I got sick, I had health issues. I did sales work for a supplier. So I went from electrical engineering to like program and project management. And then I did program and product management, led vehicle development, led a product development, a car, a couple of them. Health issues, a lot of anxiety, depression, had to leave, unfortunately. Took a job at a supplier in sales, so I did sales and went back into technical, worked at Collins Aerospace on a vision system. It was a cool vision system. You guys are gonna like this story. It had 3 cameras. A lot of smart people working on this thing. So think of the middle camera as like a super high definition HD camera, regular camera. And the other 2 cameras on either side of it were different wavelengths of infrared cameras. And we merged those 3 images into one and put it up on a heads-up display. And it went on an airplane that was the first airplane in the world that was certified by the FAA to land what's called at 0 feet, meaning the pilots don't have visual, they cannot see the runway, but they're still allowed to land the plane. So, I guess there's different rules for different planes, like, it's like, 2,000 feet, if you can see the runway at 2,000 feet, you're allowed to land. Well, this was 0 feet, meaning you don't have to see the runway at all and you can still land the plane because it allowed them to see through clouds and smoke and rain. It's pretty cool. Nea, Brazil. Now in Portugal. My day was good. How was your day? I did not study my Spanish today. In fact, when I get off, I am studying my Spanish. I'm not doing anything else, but I have to study. Yo tengo estudiando mi español. Annie, what are you doing? Let's see what Annie's doing real quick. Annie, what are you doing back there? Oh, that thing can flip toward me for some reason. What are you doing? Annie. Annie, no humping. No, off. Seriously? Get off. What's gotten into you? What has gotten into her? She's a true piece of work. Thuggy M, let's hear the nickname. Oh, thanks, Olivia. Yeah, I haven't done electrical engineering since 2007. I mean, I haven't done any serious electrical engineering since 2007 because I kind of did more project and product stuff. Yeah. But it was fun. Portuguese. Oh, I like Portuguese. Portuguese is it pretty similar to Spanish? Oh no, I'm going to ask another question, and I'm sure it's probably not. I'm not going to want to know the answer. What's NPC? PFFT. Sort of. Okay, yeah, I figured it was sort of. Anybody find Orangey yet? I should scan. No one has found Orangey. Annie, no one has found Orangey. Have you found Orangey, Annie? Orangey is in a new spot. We cannot find Orangey. We don't know where Orangey is. Where is Orangey? All right. Okay. You guys are funny. Oh, Ryan. Yeah, I'm 6'8", but I'm gonna be 55 this year. So, I graduated in college in 1992. So 6'8", 1992 was pretty tall. I mean, Barkley played inside in the NBA and he was like 6'5", Larry Bird, he played power, I think shooting power forward. He was, well, he played more shooting forward. He was 6'9", but I could not shoot like Larry. I wish I did. Then I'd be in the NBA. I would have been in the NBA. That dude can shoot. But I think LeBron's 6'9", 6'8", or 6'9". They just seem to get bigger and bigger every year. But yeah, 33 years ago, 6'8" was pretty big. And I was pretty kind of, I guess you would call me a physical player, so I didn't mind playing down low against bigger people. Ron. Everybody's laughing. There's a lot of funny stuff going on that I have no clue. NPC vibes you see on GTA 5 on the beach boardwalk. Whoa, no idea. Orangey. Somebody might have seen Orangey. I can't believe it. UK, Thomas Smith. What is the story? Thomas Smith from the UK. That is a very UK-like name, too. I like that. All right. What's Annie doing? Was I a ladies' man my whole life? No, I am. I think you might call me, one of my offspring is autistic. One of my children's autistic, and I think maybe they got that from me. And my ex-wife even told me she didn't think she realized she didn't think I realized when women were hitting on me. She would say, "That woman was hitting on you." I'll be like, "No, she wasn't." And then she would just look at me like I'm dumb. I wasn't really a ladies' man. Do I fly? No, I wish I could fly. I mean, I went on a test flight or two or more. I can't remember. We went on a few test flights actually because we were gone overnight. I think one time, but it was fun. It was definitely a lot of fun to see that stuff working or not working in some cases. Olivia from Florence, Kentucky. How tall are you? You never felt so short. I know. I was in trouble in the 80s with the dames. What? Best ever. I don't know. I've never seen Bill Russell play, so I have to. I've seen, snippets of Wilt Chamberlain play. He was just so big and so dominant. But in today's game, obviously, it'd just be a lot different story. But I don't know. I guess I'd have to say Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan. I don't know about Bill Russell, but Chamberlain, Jordan, and LeBron. They're the great ones. They're the great ones. One thing about Jordan, though. Do you know it's only been done 4 times in the history of the NBA? First team all defense, number 1 in the NBA in scoring, MVP of the NBA, and Finals MVP. It's only been done. Those 4 things in 1 year have only been done 4 times, and they've all been done by Michael Jordan. So I know LeBron's a pretty good defender too, but I don't know. I don't know. And Michael's got 6 rings, and every time he came back, the Bulls were good. The Bulls were great, right? They won 3 in a row. He left. He came back. They won 3 more in a row. And then he retired again. It's hard to argue against that and that stat that I mentioned. And I'm from Cleveland, and I like LeBron. So it's a tough one. NPC's kind of like a robot person. In a way, he's meant to look realistic, but still acts a tad robotics, you can tell. Oh, I gotta go back and find that NPC comment. You guys are funny. This guy looks NPC. What do I have to do to look not so NPC? What's wrong with me on this thing? Am I too robotic? Domo marigato, Mr. Roboto. All right, now I'm feeling goofy. I think this 0.5% alcohol is getting to me. Oh, GTA is a video game. Thank you, Olivia. You are super kind to me. Thank you. She is such a doll. She is so sweet. I want to like send you some flowers or something. You're 5'5"? Ah, my ex-wife was, she would say 5'5", but she was 5'4" and 3/4. And like I said, she's from down there, down that area where you're living now. My very first, quote, girlfriend was short, and my last one, my wife of about 19 years, she was pretty short too, I guess. But you don't see that after a while, right? That's just like, it is what it is. Thank you for answering that question. B, 6'3". Did you play hoops, B? Do you play hoops? The nose shifting sideways. Oh man, I got my nose hit by shoulders and by elbows and forearms and back arms and hands, and my nose is just crooked. I don't even know how to explain it to you. I mean, it's even like busted up here. I probably should have had work done on it a long time ago, but I don't really care. It's kind of a joke. I mean, it was always big too. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I ever had a small nose, but you start playing sports as a kid, and it just kept getting hit, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. I'm trying to remember the worst one, and I actually can't. I just know that they hurt, and I remember even now when I think about it, my eyes water. Diabolical chat drop. Thank you, Olivia. I like Olivia. But no, I'm sorry, guys. So I'm not working right now. I tried to do my own thing for a while. I mean, because I'm almost 55, right? So, I mean, I did 25 years almost at one company, a couple other jobs. I mean, I worked for in corporate America, I guess, for 27 years. Tried to do my own thing and failed like you wouldn't believe. You couldn't fail any worse. And probably, like in hindsight, it's really embarrassing, but it is what it is. What is my live about happy ever after? Well, in the morning when I get on my lives at 7:45 in the morning, I talk about a Bible verse. I do. And I try to give it a title, a meaningful title, and relate it to something in the present day or recent past or even in my own life. I've had plenty of problems and failures and things I've done wrong in my own life. But anyway, so I can use those too. But I like to talk about that with my dog outside. So we go to this cool place. So you'll see like every other live has a Bible verse after the title. That's what I do. And then at night, I just hop on and just chat with people. Honestly, I don't have an agenda or anything like that. No agenda, just chatting. And a lot of times I get people from all over the world, and it gets interesting. And that's why I titled today's, "Hey, if there's a lot of people from different countries, let's talk about food." If people want to talk about food, we can talk about food. Uh-oh, Olivia, what was that? And also in my live, in this live, not in the morning live, because I'm outside in the morning at sunrise. Annie, stop it. And to my dog, too. My dog is a piece of work. She's a Pitsky. She's 75% pit bull, 25% husky, lots of energy. They say never, ever, ever, ever get a Pitsky if you live in an apartment. Well, we live in an apartment. Maybe that's why she's humping me all the time, because she's got way too much energy to be in a freaking apartment. Annie, stop. Off. Annie, off. And she talks. That's husky talk. She sounds mad, but she's not. She's just talking to me. It's hilarious. I know. It's good, isn't it? You're a good girl. No, you're not. I mean, I know you're not trying to bite me, but when I say no, she'll bark because she knows what that means. No. Good girl. Good girl. Are you being a good girl? Do you know that you're live on TV right now? Is that bothering you? No, you must not know. That's humping is no good, Annie. Off. No. You. What are you doing? Are you cute? No humping. No. Man, okay. All right, I'm not putting the camera on her. I put the camera on her and she goes crazy. Olivia has a face palm. I don't know why I missed that. I missed everything. Can you please tell me, good job at the game, sport? Good job at the game, sport. B, how old are you and where are you from, B? Kind of curious. I look like a lawyer of trust. I wouldn't mind being a lawyer. That's true, Ryan. I mean, I love LeBron. I don't know. I think Wilt. But I like LeBron and Jordan because they did other things too. Well, but they didn't block shots like Wilt did. So I don't know. Those three are just so dominant. It's hard to say. And the thing is LeBron is dominant even today. And When Jordan was playing at 40, he was not dominant. He was not that good. Annie back. Oh yeah, that's okay. She's a good woman though. I just hope she's happy. Hope you're doing well. Stay up. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Nate. I don't like your name though, Nate. Yeah. Username is crazy. Oh, my nose is pretty big though. It's true. What's poppin'? Nothing. Hey, nothing. What's poppin'? Oh, thanks, Olivia. Yeah, I was active. I was very active. I'm still very active. I like to work out once a day, but usually my body can't take it. I do probably 5 or 6 days a week, I'd say, and I alternate between weights and high intensity interval training. So I'm still in really good shape. I can still do P90X, ab ripper X. So yeah, it just helps me. I mean, I've got a bad back. I had 2 back surgeries. So I'm not bragging. If I don't do it, I literally am in pain because I've had 2 back surgeries. I still have 2 herniated discs, the 2 lowest ones in my back. I've had 2 knee surgeries. Both my knees are bad. And believe it or not, when I work out and strengthen and stretch, I actually feel better. When I don't, I feel miserable. So yeah. But thank you. That's very kind of you. A lot of people think I look young. Probably because my hair is not that gray. When I cut it short, like even more gray goes away. People think I'm really young. If I get a really short haircut, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Octogram. Yeah, Mista, I kind of agree. All right, you guys are getting out of control. Idiom is back. Idiom is in the house. Idiom got the first Orangey prize, and Alexander from Moscow yesterday got the other one. And I actually learned. So Idiom, I had to give him a little eyebrow thing when he found Orangey. Alexander, I had to learn some Russian words, and actually, I learned 2 words and a phrase for him. So I'm waiting for Alexander to show up, but no one's found Orangey. And as soon as someone finds Orangey, they can ask me for whatever they want for finding Orangey. But I don't know where Annie is. Where's Annie? Did you guys see Annie? Where's Annie? Annie. Where's Annie? Trying to find her. Let's see where she is. Oh, hi, girl. There you are. Hi. Good girl. Good girl. Eric won again. Hello again, Eric. Thanks for joining. Hey, I think you left a message. I didn't get a chance to respond because I was working all day, but I looked at it on my phone in the middle of the day, and you said something like, I think the last live was right on 1 hour. Was it exactly 1 hour and 0 minutes and 0 seconds? It must have been because Eric left a message and said, oh my gosh, it's like right on the money. I wasn't even trying. I'll have to calculate what the odds of that were. Mike Jones. Ooh, from the Midwest B. You got a rod in your leg. What happened? I mean, is the rod adjacent to one of your bones in your leg, or is the bone gone and it was replaced with a rod? And what happened? Joe Burrow's chili. Would you ever attend a gay wedding? I think so. I guess it depends on who it was. I don't know anybody now where I would attend one. Got the rod 3 years ago. Wow. Yeah, this is getting out of control. The Rock. The Rock. B. Oh, I know what you're doing. B, trying to speak a little Russian on here. No one's found Orangey, Annie, by the way. Привет, B. Привет. My dog. Oh. Do I still own a VCR? I don't think so. I only own a DVD player. My dog is doing great. Although she was in the kennel for almost 9 hours today, and she did good in there, though. She has a huge kennel, so I feel good about that. She can sprawl out and stuff. Annie, they want to know how you're doing. Say hello. Okay, you can go back and chew now. Thank you. Okay. Oh, now she brought the chew toy up. She wants to show everybody what she's chewing on. She's like, see? Dog is doing good. I love taking her in the morning with me because I just take her off the leash and I can do my live video and talk to some people and, you know, give her a chance to run around off the leash for 20 or 30 minutes, and that's good for her. That's good for her. Eric, do you have a dog? And Olivia, do you have a dog? I can't remember. Somebody's got a dog, and I can't remember who it was. I was probably a big Kiss fan. No, I wasn't a huge Kiss fan. More people that, some of my friends were bigger Kiss fans than I was. I wasn't a Kiss fan. I think I only had a couple vinyls. I gave all my vinyl records to my son. I don't have any Kiss CDs. I've got a couple hundred CDs over here, but no Kiss. Marty, Long Island, New York. Awesome. Thanks for joining, Marty. We're chilling. We're talking about anything and everything right now. People from all over the place, too. You do have a dog. Awesome. What kind of dog? And what's your dog's name and how old is your dog? Because Annie's 9 months, so she's a handful. So I'm just kind of wondering if you've got a handful on your hands, too. You too, Eric. What kind of dog? No way. You got two people. Someone, Eric from Long Island and Marty. How cool is that? You guys probably know a lot of the same places. You probably ran into each other at some point and didn't even know it. I'm going to go get one more non-alcoholic beer. Okay, Annie? Did a lot of work today. My muscles are sore. Holy sore. I can't believe no one's found Orangey yet. All right. Non-alcoholic beer. Do you want to see what I have in here? I've got 6 non-alcoholic beers in here. Check this out. Okay, here's the first one. Brewdog, 4 different kinds of non-alcoholic beers. Here's Sam Adams non-alcoholic beer, and there's something called the Athletic Brewing Company, which I think only makes non-alcoholic beer. And then I've got San Peligro, some sparkling water, eggs, and all my vegetables down here. I just eat vegetables and chicken. Annie, you think you're getting some of that human food? I don't think so. No one has found Orangey. We gotta do a quick pan. Where's Orangey? Where's Orangey? Where's Orangey? Where is Orangey? Nobody has found Orangey yet. It's unbelievable. I cannot believe no one has found Orangey. Annie, did you find Orangey? Can you help them? We gotta give something away every day. We gotta do something. We have to give someone the figure out what the prize is. Hey, no. No, 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 no. No beer for you. No humping either, okay? This dog just wants to drink and hump. Come on, Annie. Jeez. Just something's going on. I don't know what is going on with you. Idiom found the Idiom, you got it. That's your second time. What do you want, Idiom? It's got to be something different than some kind of weird eyebrow thing. I have to come up with something for the person who finds Orangey all the time, Annie. Max. Olivia's dog's Max. Hyper. That's funny. Still the hormonal goofball of a wackadoodle. Annie, she sounds like she's talking about you too. Hormonal goofball of a wackadoodle. Puppy Crappy. I have a dog. And it's a French bulldog and an English bulldog. That's cool. That's probably a cool looking one. I've never heard of a Cavachon. Cavacon? I'm going to have to look that up. Actually, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget to look. I'm going to look that up. What are you barking at? Are you afraid of something? Is it snowing out there? Is that what you're afraid of? That's a single man's fridge for sure. That sure is. All I eat are eggs and vegetables, and I throw canned tuna on it, and I have chicken, and I make chicken with black beans and refried beans and onions and peppers. I need to go to the store because I need more vegetables. I usually have tons of vegetables. I just eat really healthy. I for the most part, have my whole life eating healthy. Idiom. I'm dead. What? This man. All right. I'm not following, but I think you guys are making fun of my refrigerator. I know, Idiom, you're on fire. Idiom is on fire. I need to get something for Idiom. I used to drink alcohol before, yes. I like alcohol. I mean, I still do. I do have a black box red wine on my fridge, and I'll probably have one every once in a while, but I'll probably save it for the weekends, Like I might have one tonight. I can't do it anymore. It's just, I don't know. I think I'm just too old. I hate saying that, but it's true. It's true. Let's see. Eric, that's one of a kind dog. Are you talking about Olivia's? Olivia's just sounds really interesting. You got the French and English bulldog. Then we got Max. A Cavachon. I wrote that down, so I'm going to have to look it up. 3 years, hyper, smaller breed, hormonal goofball of a wackadoodle. I keep reading that. That makes me laugh. I love that, Olivia. Oh yeah, I figured that was a typo. Idiom in the house, bringing it. Yeah, WTH is a wackadoodle. No, a wackadoodle is just, I think, just a phrase, like a name, just a joke. Bro, typo to typo. It's pronounced Cavachon. Okay, thank you, Cavachon. Wackadoodle. I love that word wackadoodle. Olivia is translating. Yes, she is. I'm dead equals super funny statement was said, and you're laughing hard. Yeah, any good Netflix movie recommendations? I don't know. I never watch movies. My favorite movie, honestly. What's everyone's favorite movie? I'll share mine. I don't know. Maybe we can talk about that. Because you know why? I don't watch movies. You guys will say, "Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings?" And I'll say, "No, I haven't seen any of them." And someone will say, "Have you ever seen all the Star Wars?" And I'll say, "No, I think I've seen the first three." You know, like I don't watch movies, so I'd be interested in this movie recommendation thing, that's for sure. Days of Thunder. Olivia, you are very kind. You are super kind. Olivia, how old are you? I'm curious. I've had people on here that were 10 using their mom's YouTube channel. I'm like, what are you doing using your mom's YouTube channel? Get your own YouTube channel and then don't come on where it says this live is not made for kids. John Park, how are you? Columbus, Ohio. I'm in Columbus, Ohio right now. 8 inches of snow, actually 10 inches, 10 or 11 inches of snow on the ground. It's beautiful. It's just cold, but beautiful. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Sandwich. My Name is really good. The movie. I hate you. Dead Poets Society. Yes, that is one of my Dead Poets Society. And Shawshank Redemption are two of my all-time favorite movies. I think Shawshank Redemption beats it out, but Dead Poets Society is a great one. And Robin Williams, man, I feel so bad for him. Like, he was awesome. He had depression as well. So I always, I guess, probably like or gravitate toward those that I know have depression. It's just kind of sad because he was so unbelievably funny and in a good way. He didn't even have to be dirty. He was just so funny. It was awesome. You got to watch clips of Dead Poets Society for college? Boy, that's like a recess. That's not college. That sounds like lunch or recess hour. That's funny. I wonder why. Why'd you have to watch Dead Poets Society? Philippines. John Park. Nice. Thanks for joining. Oh, you'll be 18 in June. Okay. Cool. What if you're in Florence, is there a Florence high school? Is there a Florence? I mean, is that where you go, Florence High School? You're the same age as my youngest child, my daughter. Germany sandwich, giddy up. Got people from all over the place. This is sweet. Yeah, idiom, thanks. Yeah, they say most comedians are depressed, and like one of Robin Williams' good quotes is, he said he thinks that he tried to he wanted to make people laugh and feel happy because he didn't want them to feel like he did. You know, and you read that and then you realize he committed suicide around 60. It's just so sad. He was so funny. He was such a gift to everybody. It just breaks my heart. Your dog is barking at your dad. How old are you, Eric? Oh, you had to watch a speech in Dead Poets. Okay. You have your own account. John, if you have your own account and you told the truth that you're 10 years old, then you would not be allowed to get on this live, which means you might be 10, but when you signed up for YouTube, you probably said you were older than 10. Right, Annie? Because otherwise you would not be on this live. Not that this live is bad, but it's just, Annie? What? Idiom, what do you want for Orangey? You found Orangey hiding on the lamp, underneath the tassels on the lamp. Annie's dancing for me right now. Let's see. Guadalajara, Mexico. Cole Mefford from Kentucky. Guadalajara. Habla español? Cole? Un poco, un poquito, or mucho? Annie, what are you doing? You're messing up your bed. What are you doing? Crazy. Yeah, R.I.P. Robin Williams. Bowling Green, Kentucky. Oh, nice. What's my take on dinosaurs biblically? I don't know. I don't know if they're are they in the Bible at all? I don't know what kind of question that means. I don't think they talk about dinosaurs in the Bible at all, so I know they exist. They existed. That's it. That's all I know. What are you thinking, idiom? What's your take on dinosaurs biblically? Homeschooled. Oh, wow. Abeka Academy. No. Don't chew up your bed. All online. Oh, good for you, Olivia. Good for you. Super. Getting her associate's degree and her high school diploma in May. Annie, no. No. Leave it. Look out. Chewing up your bed. Look out. Go. Okay. Good girl. What she's doing. Yeah, that is impressive. Good for you. I want you to answer my question. Idiom, was there a question for me? Oh, what's my take on dinosaurs biblically? Yeah. What do you think, idiom? I don't know. Un poco español, Cole? Good. Yo estudiando español again for me. I did 3 años en la escuela. Más que 30 años. No, stop, Annie. Annie, what are you doing? We're gonna do big wrestle after this live. We should do that on YouTube Live. You guys should see how we wrestle. I call it big wrestle. I get down there and I say big wrestle and we start wrestling. Took Latin in high school. That's cool, idiom. Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys are saying about the dinosaurs here in the Bible or what you think. And what wasn't made until the 1800s, I think, but I forget the guy's name. What wasn't made until the 1800s? There are dinosaurs. There's dinosaur bones to prove it. There's whole dinosaur skeletons to prove it. There's all kind of things in the Bible, you know? The Bible doesn't talk about cordless power tools either. You know, I mean, if the Bible talked about absolutely everything and anything, then it would be like God. We'd have to know everything, and it would be like an infinite amount of pages to read, and we would never read it. I mean, he told us what he thinks we should know or need to know. The rest of it we can figure out, you know, like artificial intelligence and robots and stuff. Oh, wasn't made until 1800. Term dinosaur. Oh. Am I a creationist? I don't know what to believe. I know God made a human being and put his breath into it, just like he made every creature on this earth. Is there evolution? Yes. What kind of evolution and to what point? I don't know. I can't explain that. I'm not a scientist. But did we evolve from a rock in space into a human being with intelligence and a conscience? Absolutely not. So I don't know what the word creationist means, you know, or evolutionist means. I guess what I'm saying is I believe in both of them. Right? I believe there's been some evolution, but it has not been evolution from rock, inorganic matter to intelligent, creative, personal human beings with a conscience. You know, that didn't happen. That's not evolution. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what you would call that. Oh, yeah. $1842. Fatigued. You're tired. Yeah, getting tired. What time is it? Oh, it's been over an hour. Thanks, Idiom. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Idiom, how old are you, by the way? I forgot if you said how old you were. Yeah. Yeah, the rock in space. The best part about how the Big Bang is That means scientists have actually said that they've proven that the earth was created, that everything, the universe was created. Think about it. The Big Bang's the best thing ever, especially since they trace it back to a point that gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And they're saying it was like, on the pin of a needle, and it was super, super dense, and then it exploded. Can you just imagine a supernatural, spiritual being outside of time like this with their finger just pointing, and then all of a sudden, all this stuff is created? I mean, think about it. If the universe, if the entire universe had a start point, a starting point, and scientists say that it was called the Big Bang, who started it? It's almost like they just proved that God exists. Thank you, I don't know. So simple. Idiom 34, nice. Cryonics. I don't know anything about cryonics. Someone will have to tell me what they think about cryonics. I don't know anything. I'll have to look it up. I'll write that down. That's something I'll look at, just so I know something about it. Cryonics. Portal in 2025, August 2025. I don't know what that means. Portal. Who's opening a portal? And a portal to what? Because a portal just means an opening to something. So it could be, not sure what you guys are talking about. Gödel's ortological proof. I'll have to look that up. Ontological proof. Portal to the spirits. Why? Where does August 2025 come from? That's not one of those supposed dates where something's going to happen and then it comes and goes and nothing happens. I love that when they say that. Oh, Nostradamus said this, and then it never happens. Cryonics. I was thinking that's cryogenics, right? Cryonics. Maybe freezing the body completely? I don't know. Yeah, Cole, I'm gonna look that up. Gödel. Hey, Sarah. Whoop. Yeah, like the Mayan calendar. Yeah, that's right. How old was I when I became a house owner? I just turned 23 when I became a house owner. A single family house. Standalone with a yard, standalone building, 2-car garage. Yeah. I lived in an apartment for 1 year and I had enough of it. And I got a house. And then I got roommates and my brother moved in with me and it was pretty fun. We had a good time. And then I got married, and then I moved into a different house. And then I got divorced, and I went back into an apartment. Isn't that funny? What goes around comes around. But I was 23. I think it was July. Yeah, I just recently turned 23 and moved into a house. I understand it, but it's very interesting. Einstein and Goodell were friends? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, a fan. My heater kicked on, if that's what you hear. Sorry. I should move my phone away from it. But yeah, it's cold, like, and the wind's blowing, so it's really, really getting cold. Yeah, I saved up. I mean, I got some scholarships playing basketball in college, and my dad saved up for the rest of it. So I didn't have to pay for anything. I got good grades in high school, got good grades in college, came out, got a job, engineering job, saved up for a year. My refrigerator probably looked a lot like that refrigerator for 1 year. Just eating minimal stuff, eating healthy, and got a house. Wanted to get a house. Yeah, I was fortunate with the college aspect, the scholarships, and my dad really saving up to make sure that we were debt free, so it would be a lot easier for us, in the real world. I really appreciate that about him, actually. I wanted to do that for my kids. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. I am okay. I am okay. I'm happy. You have to learn to be happy with yourself and where you are in life, and then good things will happen after that. And I'm happy again. And that's all that matters. And I think she's happy too. I want her to be happy. Do magic trick. I cannot do a magic trick. Low road. I'm gonna take the high. Oh, Lord Venom. Sorry, I thought it was low road. I was looking at it as two words. I'm like, don't take the low road. Take the high road. I guess if you were high road, you'd be hired. You'd be Herd Venom instead of Lord Venom. That's funny. Stay warm. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, hard work and support. That's all you can do. And work is fun for me. I like work. I don't know why people just get so bent out of shape about people working so much. I hope you're happy. I am happy. Thank you, Olivia. I hope you guys are happy too. I mean, I guess the point of life isn't necessarily to be happy, but it's good to be happy and just get yourself in that state. You guys know you can do that, right? You can change your mind. So I was anxious. I had anxiety. I had depression, but I meditated. You can pray. On a Bible verse. You can tell yourself what God says about you, and you do it enough, first thing every morning, over and over and over again, day after day after day, and in a couple months, you will wake up feeling exactly what you meditated on, because you'll have changed the neural pathways in your brain. You essentially rewired your brain to be happy and feel like you want to feel It's crazy. It sounds crazy, but it's true. So however you want to feel, you can make yourself feel that way. If you want to make yourself feel angry or nasty, I mean, you can even do that too. Like whatever you think and feed yourself, you can change. That's how you can change yourself. It's crazy. Oh, good, idiom. I'm glad. 20s and teens were miserable. No, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a long time to be pretty miserable, but I'm glad you're happy. That's great. Goliath, you don't have to be religious. That's okay. I don't even want to say I'm religious. I don't like the term religious anyway. Yeah, I know. Oh, I mean, there's hurt there. There's definitely hurt there, you know. I mean, I miss her. She's a beautiful woman inside and out. That's all I can say. Right, Annie? Annie doesn't know her. She's only 9 months old. Any tips for getting guidance from God? All right, Cole. I don't know. There's no tips for getting guidance from God except keep talking to him because he's always listening. So the more you talk to him, the more of a chance you have to hear a response back. Don't forget to listen too, though. I'm sure you probably are, but just don't forget to listen to what he's trying to tell you. So just keep praying. In fact, we're going to pray for you right now. Dear God, when you say there are two or more in your presence, that you're here with us. So what we like to ask is for some clarity for Cole on his future. And whatever your will is, let that be done. Okay? But we would like just to ask for some clarity for him. In Jesus' name, amen. So I'll pray for you tonight too, Cole. I live in Central Ohio. It's really nice here. It's kind of, as one of my friends, old friends used to say, it's kind of vanilla. You know, if you didn't go to Ohio State, there's not really a lot of pro teams here. There's pro hockey and soccer. Soccer's pretty fun, pretty cool. Hockey's okay. Trying to think. Standard cost of living's good here, you know. I like it, but I've been here for so long, you know. It's hard not to like someplace where you've been for so long. You just know everything, where everything is. It's kind of nice being here. Check it out. It's Columbus, Ohio. It's the capital of Ohio. There's a lot of opportunity here, a lot of opportunity. Huge companies. Not only is the state government here, but Ohio State is here, the biggest employer in the region. Honda is here. Lots of big companies. Nationwide Insurance is here. Huge JP Morgan Chase presence here. And Google, Amazon, Facebook all put massive regional headquarters and servers and stuff here. I mean, this place is growing like crazy. And Intel bought land the size of a suburb that I know up in Cleveland. If you look at the size of Lakewood, Ohio, up in Cleveland, up on the lake, that's how much land they bought, and that's how much they're going to invest here. They've already promised $20 billion in investments to build factories here, to build microchips, are going to be built here in the Columbus, Ohio area. So Intel, Google, Amazon, Facebook, Honda, Nationwide, Ohio State University, and the government, the state government, obviously, because it's the capital, are all here. So there's a lot going for Columbus, and the standard of living is really good. Retails also opened my eyes. What do you mean, Olivia? Maybe I missed something. I'm way behind again. A top tip for me about guidance, I would recognize the devil and stay clear. Yeah, it's hard to recognize the devil because the devil lies, right? So you don't always recognize the devil right away. It might take a while to recognize the devil. The devil is a clever little one. Where 2 or 3 are gathered together, there shall I be also. Yeah. Depends on the translation, I guess. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Olivia. It's my dad. Keep praying, Cole. We'll pray for you too. What are your thoughts on, wait a minute, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder? I don't know. I probably have it. Chic, welcome back. Welcome back. Am I a magician? No. Why would I be a magician? Oh, because I was sticking my hand up here. I was going to make myself appear and disappear. See? Here I am. There's my magic trick. In terms of seeing hurt and aching people. Oh, retail's open your eyes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet. Oh no, I don't do tricks. Annie doesn't either. In fact, Annie was giving me the business, but she's probably tired. I think she went to lay down, which is fine by me. She's probably trying to tell me it's time for bed, Dad. The trick thing, yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. All right, I'm going to show you guys the outside. Let's see what you think. I'm glad it's not snowing. We don't need any more snow. We've got plenty of it. At least the salt, the shoveling and the salt's finally worked. And we've got some clear sidewalks and streets for a change. Right near the cars. Oh. Yeah, it is nice out here. Because this is the backside, so there's only like one row of parking. And then there's a hill and there's huge pine trees back there. and other trees. There's a hardwood tree right there too, along with the pine trees. It's isolated. It's really quiet out here. It's kind of nice. It's really nice. Nick, do I ever go frolicking in nature? I like to go hiking. Yeah, it is nice. It's just beautiful out here. You guys should check out my lives in the morning. It's super, super beautiful there because there's a creek and it's frozen. It's mostly frozen. Parts of it might not be frozen. And then there's all the snow on the old grasses and the trees and the shrubs, and Annie's jumping around, right, Annie? Annie likes to jump around in the snow and run around in the woods and run up on me and run past me when I'm doing my live. It's pretty fun. It's really beautiful too. And then there's a big farm, big, huge farm field that we look over where the sun rises on the other side of it. It's just beautiful. Of course, not right on the other side of it, but you know what I mean. Uh-oh. It's telling me my gimbal is running low on battery. My gimbal is running low. No, I let Annie do the frolicking around like a deer, Nick. All right. You know, what's this guy's name? Fireman McDonald? You know what we're going to do? We're going to treat you like a baby, and we're putting you in timeout. So we just put him in timeout. Yeah, it is really pretty in the mornings. I love it when it snows. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Please like the live if you haven't already done so, just because that helps. And then subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I would really, really appreciate it. Yeah, sorry. It took me so long to figure out how to be my own moderator on these things and catch up on it. And we're putting the other baby in timeout too, Nick. I just don't know what is going on here with these crazy people. Oh my gosh, that's kind of funny. Oh, hey, Olivia, before you go, you might be interested in this. I don't know, you guys, other people might be interested in this, but do you see this? It's not a painting, it's a print. But I think it's some kind of special print. I'm trying to figure out how to work this. Wrong way. That painting, it's a super, super old frame. And you could tell on the backside too. So it must have been, honestly, this woman, and it was a French painter that did that. And there's stuff on the back that I don't understand, and it also is very old. Like everything on the back of the frame is really old, so it's really cool. But I was looking up a lot of her paintings, and she does do a lot with like an angel or little angels in the painting. That's kind of neat. Yeah, you're the only one chatting. You see it. Well, Nick, I timed out Nick too. Yeah, that was a super cool. That's a super cool painting. And the other one that I like, I think you've seen this. I don't know. I'm gonna show it to you, but one of my best friends, and we used to play. He played guitar and I played keyboard. We played together every once in a while. But he drew this in black ink of Ludwig van Beethoven and gave it to me for either my birthday or Christmas one year. I think probably after high school. It might have been college or even after that. But it is so freaking awesome. I can't believe he actually did that. It's so cool. He's a very artistic guy. Very artistic guy. I don't want to be all zoomed in. Okay. You almost asked if that was me. That's funny. I guess it could have been if my hair was like longer and I was giving one of these little looks. Yeah, he is super talented. Super talented. Yeah. But all right, Olivia. Well, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I'm gonna head to bed here, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for staying on for so long and chatting. It was really fun. And I will see you either tomorrow morning when I do my live at about 7:45 a.m. Eastern time at sunrise, or I'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Oh, actually, I will not be on tomorrow morning. I will not be on because I'm going to church. That's right. Because sunrise it's too close to church time. So I go to church and 2 Bible study classes. So I won't be on in the morning. I'm kind of bummed about that. Oh well. Even though it's freezing and I'm miserable when I'm done, I mean, I look forward to doing it. Have a good evening, Olivia. Yeah, I'll see you. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow night. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks again.